Good morning and welcome to a wonderful Friday morning, the 11th of, is today 11th? No, the 15th of November 2024. This is a very commendable voice note coming from from Comrade and Bright, who is resident in Abuja, and he has supported the cause of Comrade Taye Mohammed's voice note on if there is no disbursement by next week, there should be a collective and conglomerate get together so that the government bureaucracy, which is the bottleneck the grant handlers are facing at a time like this, should be collectively fought. You mentioned the likes of channeling information even through VDM, that's the very dark man, and also some of the influencers like Comrade Akogun, he himself, the Iron Lady, coming to march straight to the government borders to challenge them because they are using the interest on the capital, to do things for themselves, and while the poor masses are not breathing. So this is a welcome idea, and if you are conversant on this particular channel, you discover that yesterday I released a voice note on the possible solutions that we can give, that the grant handlers can give, that even the beneficiaries, expectant beneficiaries, can also give. I mentioned close to 12, 13 possible solutions to bring out this money from government coffers. It's not just to write notes, not just to be hoping, but to take action. And I think Comrade and the Bride is supporting a cause on this particular submission. I think the best thing to do, government are human beings, they are not animals, is to join forces together, march along, get influential people that are quite influential, people that are influencers, that have a high level of influence, get them involved in this. The poor, the masses are hungry. They needed a frontier to be able to pull this fund out. Government is picking the interest on this capital to get themselves comfortable enough, while the poor masses are there being bedridden, some in the hospital, they couldn't pay their bills, and something needed to be done. We need to pay attention to this particular voice note. It's a step in the positive direction. Thank you, and Comrade and the Bride, your time now.
Hello, very good afternoon or good evening to the grand community. This time is 5 minutes past 4 p.m. in the evening. Today is 20th November 2024. Yes, today is Wednesday, a very blessed Wednesday. I bring greetings to everyone hearing my voice now. My name is Comrade Chief Admin Andy Bright, coming our way this evening. Really, why I'm coming at this point is, to put throw in some light to our fellow subscribers in the grand community who have been in disarray, who have wondered, have had their hearts jittery concerning the video informations that was released by High Chief Kayode Ajayi yesterday evening. So we were in that video. I was there live and direct when we met with Farouk. He was able to tell us his experience with the APGM. What he had experienced in the grand community was just about APGM. All he was telling us was his involvement with the APGM, how all Grand Pressure Group used his name to lie to Nigerians. So he's just coming out to tell Nigerians that all that APGM have said with his name or used his name to acquire in the grand community, they were all false. He was not involved. They impersonated him, they used him without his notice. So that was the crux of the matter. and that APGN saying that they got palliative through his connection, that all those were lies. He's not aware of all those. And so that is the cross of the matter of that VM. So Farouk himself is not, will I say, staff of UAG or other grant handlers. He only got involved in the grant community through the All Grant Pressure Group only. And so the information is given to us is just centered on All Grant Pressure Group. Every other information he has given concerning other grants is out of the information available to him. He doesn't know everything as regards other grants or other grant handlers. And so people came to me, calling me since today in the morning, coming to my private DM also, chatting me. I'll be responding to them, and I decided to make it general now, so that majority of the people that ought to call me should see it in the public, that this is the actual truth, the standpoint of this matter. So some of them said they called the Farouk, and Farouk told them, insisted that there is no grant anywhere. That is his understanding when he was working with the APGN, or when APGN was using him, to move along with Ken Wakama at that particular period. So, but when they separated their ways, when they separated from Ken, everybody go their separate way. They didn't know what was going on in the camp of UAG anymore. They didn't know that Apostle Ken has moved on to secure the grant they couldn't secure at that time. So Farouk doesn't know that Apostle Ken have gone ahead to secure the grant they were, APGN was struggling for at that time, which they couldn't get. So Farouk was only giving his information based on what he knew at that period when they were with Ken. APGN was going with Ken. So, but Ken has moved on, APGN has moved on, so none of them know what the other is doing at this particular period. So everybody entered into their coven, into secrecy. So Abdul himself doesn't know that Ken Wakama has gotten his own grant, the UAAG / the sanctuary wealth that is invoked now. And so that is the thing. So I'm coming out as an insider, somebody that have seen, as a witness also, that sanctuary wealth is ready to disburse the grant. He has it. So for all of you that have called Farouk, that Farouk gave information that there's no grant anywhere, please calm down. By the mercy of God, God has already given us the breakthrough in sanctuary wealth. That sanctuary wealth is ready to disburse the grants in this particular month. Before the first week, after the first week of December, according to the deadline, we are giving all grant handlers in Nigeria that if they don't disburse their grants after the first week of December, whatever they see they take, we face them with the law, give them litigations and serve them notices of adjournment, of injunction, by the law enforcement agents. That is what we have decided. The process is still on. So any person, any grant handler that have claimed that he or she has grant to disburse to Nigerians should begin to do it within this period. Because after the first week of December, we will take it up with them that they don't have the grant to disburse. So that is the point of the matter. But I want to assure us Nigerians that there is grant in Nigeria to be disbursed. So let us get that into our mind, and everybody should calm down and expect the grant to be disbursed in this record time. So please don't call Farouk anymore. He's just giving you the information from his heart, what he himself knows. But I tell you, he is not aware of this new development with the UAG / Sanctuary Wealth NGO. So I thank you. That's my main point coming out. And then those of you that think High Chief Kayode Ajayi has backed out, or is no longer in the grant community or speaking for the masses, that is not so. He just said that with anger of what Mr. APGN did to him, which he has responded to actually accordingly. But he's still our man, he's still with us, he's still in the Grand community, and we're going to hear from him soon again. He is still here for the masses, so he's still open to anyone that has a clean mind. If you call him, he will pick your call, he will answer when he is free. So he has not meant that he has abandoned the Grand community in total, or he has left anything about the grant. No. Chief Kayode Ajayi, the Akogun one of the Yoruba land, the Abakoya worldwide, is still 100% with the Grand community and for the subscribers for the grants. He's there for our welfare, for everybody's good. And he's going to come back. We're going to hear him again very soon. And then what we'll be doing, the order given to all grant handlers that say they have grant is still very sacrosanct. They either disburse the grant now, since then, till the first week of December. After then, they will see us with the law enforcement agents. The process is on. So what you have said in that first video remains sacrosanct, and Kayode Ajayi is still for the Grand community and for the masses, also for the subscribers of the grants in the Grand community. We'll hear him again. So I thank you very much. I want to tell everyone hearing me that there is grants to be disbursed, and we are all ears and all eyes. Everybody should calm down and receive their grant from the source it is coming, as long as you are duly registered. Thank you very much. Everyone have a very wonderful evening. God bless us.